Good day, everyone. My name is Kayla, and I'm content producer at Leader Associates, and welcome to the SAF APAC Summit interview channel. And today, I'm delighted to be joined by Mr. Ian Smith, Executive Director of Regional Economic Development and the New South Wales Department of Primary Industries and Regional Development, with New South Wales emerging as a key player in Australia's sustainable aviation future journey. Very exciting to hear your perspective. To begin, Mr. Smith, could you briefly introduce your role as the New South Wales government and how it connects to the state's current view and self-development strategy?
Thank you. Great to be here today, and what a fantastic conference and showcase of SAF capability in Australia. My name's Ian Smith. I'm Executive Director of Regional Economic Development in the New South Wales Government as part of the Department of Primary Industries and Regional Development. I have a team of over 100 across regional New South Wales who support new industry development in terms of sustainable aviation fuel. We also have economic development managers that support business, and we have Australia's only regionally focused investment promotion agency. So looking to support companies that might have SAF projects entering New South Wales as quickly and as easily as possible.
Thank you for your introduction. And New South Wales hosts more than 20% of Australia's feedstock potential. With that in mind, what are the state's priorities in turning these resources advantage into a scalable production capacity?
Yeah, we released a investment prospectus in March last year, in March 24, which actually identified where all the biogenic feedstocks for SAF existed in regional New South Wales. We've also identified locations where facilities might be set up, and then we've matched that to industrial capability and also infrastructure. So we have some of the best transport networks in Australia. We obviously have very large airports, Sydney Airport being the busiest airport in Australia. We have Western Sydney Airport coming on next year. So all of those things combined present a very good opportunity for companies to set up. And then my team provides that one-on-one support to those companies to set up in regional New South Wales.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, airport, with Sydney Airport and the upcoming Western Sydney Airport driving major demand, what's Region New South Wales' role in supporting a reliable supply chain?
Yeah, so New South Wales government has been very proactive in terms of policy measures for sustainable aviation fuel. We have the net zero plan, which is looking to make New South Wales net zero by the year 2050. As part of that, we have the renewable energy infrastructure roadmap. So we have the first renewable energy zones in Australia. So the government is supporting infrastructure investment for those renewable energy zones. They're also supporting transmission. And then linked to that, we actually have special activation precincts, which are based in regional New South Wales. They provide for reduced costs for investors in terms of upfront studies, but also accelerated planning. And then obviously all the transport and logistics connections that we have. And as I mentioned before, we've done the investment prospectus, which identifies the sources of the biogenic feedstock.
Yeah, thank you. And enabling a self-industry isn't just about physical assets. And how is New South Wales investing in workforce development and innovation to strengthen its self-ecosystem?
Yeah, in terms of innovation, we have the Clean Technology Innovation Program. We also have the Decarbonisation Innovation Hub. And most recently, they've announced some work around ESAF and looking at the value chain for ESAF. In terms of workforce, we have some really innovative programs. We've got the largest regional workforce in Australia. We also have programs that are modelled on US programs to help investors actually set up in regional New South Wales. We have a thing called the Targeted Workforce Development Scheme, where we actually sit down with the investor, understand what their skills requirements are, and then work with them to come up with a bespoke solution for their workforce needs.
Thank you for explaining. And finally, looking ahead, how do you think New South Wales position itself as not just a user, but also a competitive producer and exporter of SAF across the APAC region?
Look, all the building blocks are in place. We have a very competitive environment for investors coming in. We have some of the largest deep water ports in Australia, being Port Kembla and Port of Newcastle. We have the busiest airports in Australia, being Sydney Airport and soon to be the new Western Sydney Airport. And then you link that with our agricultural powerhouse that we are, being one of the largest agricultural producers in the region, and the biogenic feedstock we have. But then you link that back to the R&D capability through universities like the University of Newcastle, the University of New South Wales, and also all the projects that are already happening in regional New South Wales. So there's really never been a better time to establish in regional New South Wales.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ian, for your time and for sharing such valuable insights into how New South Wales is helping shaping the future of sustainable aviation fuels. It's exciting to see how regional economic development and innovation are coming together to position New South Wales as a key player, both within Australia and on the global stage. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much for your time.